Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rox. So I've been getting quite a few requests of people asking me to comment on the unfortunate circumstances that surrounded this lady in Cleveland getting the hell knocked out of her. I mean, the swiftest uppercut you ever known to mankind on a bus from a bus driver after she got on there and was, cutting up all types of fools. I wasn't going to say anything about it only because I hate reporting on shit that happened, a long time ago. I mean, it's old news by now. Everybody's got their videos up and everything. But then I was just like, let me just go on and say a little bit of something. So just a little background. I'm a 25-year-old lady. At first they were saying that it was a teenager, but it turns out it's a 25-year-old lady that got onto a bus in Cleveland. I don't know if she was with some friends. It looks like she might have been with some friends, or she may have been by herself. Whatever the case, she gets on the bus. She's either high or drunk or just was in the mood to fuck with the bus driver. I'm not real clear on what exactly was her problem, but she definitely was being irate. The video starts with them just arguing. You can't really tell who started it. All you can see is that they are arguing back and forth. The bus driver is telling her that he would get his daughter or he would get his granddaughter to whoop her ass, and she was just like, go on and get her. Tell a bitch to come down here. Even tell your mama to come down here so I can whoop her ass too. Now down that we done got a problem now because you talking about mamas now. Okay, why you got to bring the mama in? That's a goddamn problem if I ever saw one. So the girl continues on. She's getting more and more irate, and the video kind of gets shaky at one point, and you can't really see what's going on, but you do see that she goes and she advances towards the bus driver. He's kind of hidden behind the cover that's right behind the bus drivers where they sit, but you can tell that she swings and she probably hits him. They're saying that she also spit on him, and spitting on somebody to me is unforgivable because that is such the most disrespectful thing. When you spit on somebody, that's almost worse than getting fucking hit. So the bus driver, with his patience fully spent, he pulls his bus over. He gets up and he goes over there and hits that bitch with the goddamn Popeye uppercut. I'm surprised her ass didn't fly through the top of the damn roof of the bus. He hit her fucking ass so hard, and then he grabbed her by her hair and kind of wrestled her off the bus, threw her off. Now, after that happened, it was just a whole lot of pandemonium. Everybody is yelling and screaming. Okay, the people that were once just egging her on, laughing about what was going on, all of a sudden now everybody is upset, yelling and screaming, trying to get the bus driver off of her. Someone yells out, "That's a woman. How can you hit a woman?" And he was like, "I don't care. Okay, she want to act like a man, she gonna get treated like a man." And that is the most important part of this whole entire situation. First of all, let me just make it clear that I'm never for a man hitting a woman, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, a man is stronger than a woman, a man will overpower a woman, and it's not going to be a fair fight. He is going to beat her most of the times. I know there's all kind of other situations. You guys going to give me all the other situations, but just in general, a man will overpower a woman and win the fight. However, I've also told you guys a whole bunch of times that my mother has made it very clear to me that you are not supposed to hit anybody, man or woman, unless you are prepared to get hit back. In this case, baby girl should have probably subscribed to that train of thought. How is it that you as a woman feel like that you can get on this bus and talk to this man any old kind of way, a man that you do not even know, okay? You don't know what he done been through. He might have been through all types of years of anger management classes and courses and really trying to get his shit under control. He might have just got it under control like last month, okay? Last week. Okay, maybe yesterday. And you getting on here and you trying him like that. And she really did try it. And the shit was wrong on both ends, okay? She could have really suffered some permanent damage from, you getting hit in the head. You could really knock some fucking marbles loose. She really could have suffered like some permanent damage to herself because of that. And he's a 22-year employee of that bus department, and he basically has ruined his retirement and all that because he's going to get fired. Okay, they suspended him for now, saying that they're going to do an investigation. I don't really see them keeping him on because right now, for PR reasons, it's just not going to be smart for them to keep him on. It's going to look like their company supports their bus drivers hitting their passengers. So he is going to lose his job. Bottom line is neither one of them should have went there, okay? But she started it. As far as the video is concerned, she started it by hitting him first. So as much as I hate to say it, she had that shit coming, y'all. Now, it was wrong of him to hit her as well because as a public services person, you have to learn how to interact with the public without, flying off the handle. I have been on plenty of buses where it's been 1 or 2 or 3 people that get on there that act a goddamn fool. I've also been on buses where the bus drivers was really complete assholes. And but for the most part, bus drivers are really just trying to do their job, which is getting you from point A to point B. There's always different situations that happen, but for the most part, people get on the bus, they're trying to get to where they're going, and that's where they're going. But every now and then you get some shit that get all fucked up like this. That's all before somebody hits you. Now, in a perfect world, the bus driver might have got up and kind of shoved her off the bus and, let that be that. But in the real world, in reality, things are just not that simple. And while we talking reality, you guys, I might as well take it a little bit deeper and just go on and let you guys know that I blame reality TV and this whole way of thinking that you can do whatever the fuck you want to do and not suffer any consequences. Reality television market got the game all fucked up, okay? See, so you guys are watching reality TV shows, and for the most part, this is the younger generation. But there are some older people who really do think this way as well. But you're looking at these TV shows, you see people arguing and yelling, throwing shit, fighting with each other, tackling each other. That all happens on reality TV. Somewhere in our minds, we get to thinking that we can do this in regular life. But regular life is a little bit different. Just because you saw Chrissy tackle Kimbella on Love and Hip Hop, that's not really how it happens in real life, okay? There's no security team that's gonna run in and catch you before it gets out of hand. This ain't a quaint little bar, okay? We on the fucking grimy streets of Cleveland or LA or Atlanta or whatever city you are in. This is the tried and true. This is the for real. This is not no 1 hour episode, okay? This is real life and this is how it goes down. You take the hit like a champ, you get knocked the fuck out. I would really hope that this video was an eye opener to some people to know that you can't just get up and do whatever the hell you feel like you want to do and not suffer any consequences. Just like what the man said, you want to act like a man, then you're gonna get treated like a man. Learn to keep your damn hands to yourself. For every action comes a reaction, and I know that girl knows that better than anybody else. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.